Blow the Whistle. And as always, here with you, I'm Tyler Buterball alongside with David Dykstra. Why are you giving me that look?
Because, man, the chaos, and you're coming in all monotone.
Let me get to the chaos.
Oh, Lord, you come in hype. You come in hype.
You didn't even let me get a chance. I wanted to introduce the show.
You show energy, damn it, and you do it right now.
Right? This is craziness. This is chaos. This is what we live and breathe for in sports.
It's literally our saying. I know, okay? Hey, ladies and gentlemen. There has been chaos going on in the NFL, and we are going to be talking all about that in the first half of our show. We're going to talk a little bit of the Bulls, and then we're going to go to the greatest segment of them all, as always. You're killing me, Smalls. So, David, do I even have to ask? Because from your energy, I think you want to get to the chaos.
Angels upon high are singing down. Let's go!
All right, well, we're going to start with the first biggest news. Aaron Rodgers.
The first biggest news.
That works.
Aaron Rodgers
That works.
is... What?
What
I
was
was
it?
going to say, and that works.
That works.
Biggest
The
news,
first
that
biggest
works.
news?
The first biggest news. Aaron Rodgers is here to stay in Green Bay as he...
Oh, look at you, Dr. Seuss.
Here to stay. Green eggs and ham.
Sam I am.
Sam I am. He's staying in Green Bay, yes, I say. Becoming the highest paid NFL player with a 4-year, $200 million contract, $153 million guaranteed. So, David, my question to you, sir. With this massive contract and Green Bay already being in a cap struggle, why should the Green Bay Packers be even excited as they are on Twitter?
Oh, I mean, like, Packers fans are just as loyal as Bears fans. Like, this is what they wanted.
Right.
So, guess what? I said it at the beginning of the year, Andrew? Packers fan or the Packers organization had no faith whatsoever in Jordan Love.
Yeah, it was pretty well documented, I think, by not just you. I think all of us were kind of like, it feels like there's no love for Jordan Love.
And guess what? You just paid a 38-year-old man almost $50 million a year to stay there for the next 4 years. And guess what, Packer Nation? You're in trouble. This move right here may have just destroyed your organization for the next decade. I said may. I don't like the move. I understand you want to win another Super Bowl for Aaron, with Aaron. I get it. But you now just kind of told Jordan Love, you're the backup, if not getting traded.
How salty is that you have no faith in Jordan Love whatsoever, that you are throwing this kind of money out to Aaron Rodgers? Does he deserve it? Sure. He's a killer quarterback. Not, I mean, this much, but this is the thing that confuses me the most. They're already about $50 million over the cap space.
Oh, people are going bye-bye very quickly.
So this
or
is
restructured or whatever.
Well, the restructure can only happen for what, the first year maybe? So they're really going on all in 2.0, the last dance 2.0, plan B this year.
The last 4-year dance?
The last 4-year dance. So, but with this being the case is Rodgers has been complaining and wang that they weren't able, that the Packers have not been listening to him and giving him what he wants. Okay, well, you got your money. Now, what are you going to do with Devontae Adams? They're not going to be able to afford him. It looks like that they're probably going to tag him.
So the salary cap is, what is it again? $280 million this year?
Yeah, about just over $208 million is the official cap for this year.
So
okay.
You've got Aaron Rodgers I think it was 46.3 per year with some incentives, which could make it $50 million a year. And then you're going to franchise tag Devontae at close to $20 million a year. That's a quarter of your salary cap for two people. Right there.
Yeah.
Right there, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want to sit there, here's the thing. I'll guarantee you, I'm not going to guarantee you, but You know, Aaron Rodgers sent the old middle finger emoji to Jordan Love. Just like, told you I wasn't done.
Told you, it's not your time yet, kid.
And you think I'm going to help you out now? Nope.
Nope. You can sit on
But
the
see,
bench.
like, that's my whole thing is it doable? Absolutely. Because Aaron Rodgers, listen, who are his other wide receivers? Besides Devontae.
Cobb. There's really nothing else over
Who
there.
else does he have, Andrew?
Actually, as of this point, he really doesn't have anybody except for, I think, Amari Rodgers, because everybody else doesn't have a contract yet.
Yeah. So, like, but see, that's the one thing that you can say probably about Aaron Rodgers, let's say Patrick Mahomes, possibly Josh Allen. These are quarterbacks that can take Tom Brady. These are quarterbacks that can take no-name wide receivers and turn them into all-pro wide receivers in a year because they know how to throw their wide receivers open.
Right.
So the fact that he doesn't have a wide receiver core, not the biggest deal to me. It's how are they going to make that defense better? Because I
Right.
know Adrian Amos was looking for a new contract. That ain't going to happen. Hey, Adrian, you want to come back to Chicago?
I would. Hey, and then you also got to think on the defensive side, Darius Smith, his contract's up.
For me,
Preston Smith.
That's what I'm trying to say is I don't think the offense is going to have a big decline. Aaron Rodgers is that good.
Right.
And from everything that I've heard out of Wisconsin, they are absolutely in love with, God, I hate saying this, Jahan Dotson.
Yeah, I hate it.
Which
when you
will give them another possession receiver,
Right.
a great route runner. So if you get a couple rookies in the draft with Amari Rodgers and then Devontae Adams, why not? I'm sorry.
Well, they would have to because they were supposed to be all in last year and then they just fell short. And then now with this,
No. They didn't fall short. Aaron Rodgers fell short.
yeah,
Aaron Rodgers played one of the worst games I've ever seen.
I put all the
play.
blame on him on that game.
One of the worst games I've ever seen him play.
It was horrible. It was horrible. And now they're gonna redo it and try it again this year. But something I wanted to talk about real quick, and I just found this right before we started. Aaron Rodgers tweets out after the whole situation with his contract. He tweets, "Hey everyone, just wanted to clear some things up. Yes, I will be playing with the Packers next year. However, reports about me signing a contract are inaccurate, as are the supposed terms of the contract I signed, quote unquote. I am very excited to be back. #year 18. So, is he not going to be here as long as they're saying, or you think he's not getting paid as much as they're saying?
I think there's probably an opt-out clause is what he's alluding to probably. Maybe after year 2, an opt-out clause to where if he wins the Super Bowl, he can retire.
Right.
And don't get it twisted. He wins another Super Bowl, he retires the next season.
Oh,
He's
no
gone.
doubt.
He's gone, and he will leave the Packers flapping in the wind with Jordan Love and not think twice about it.
No, he got what he needed. His money, his second Super Bowl ring. I mean, why else would you need to stay? Especially with how old he is. And now with
Hey, can we knock off that term?
how old he is?
He's not that old.
Because he's younger than you.
Yes.
in athlete years.
He's old in terms of NFL, David.
He's old in football years.
Yes.
Old in football years.
It's like dog years, except it's NFL years, okay? When you're
It
you're
makes
39, you're technically
it
like
makes me cringe
59.
every time everybody's like, he's so old. And I'm like, shut up.
Shut up, guys. You don't look like you're that old, though.
I know I look younger than Aaron
It's because he
Rodgers.
uses a lot of that butter.
Butter.
But,
I go on those butter cleanses.
he's on the butter cleanses.
So stupid.
That was fantastic.
Only a Wisconsin person You know what I'm going to do to cleanse my body? Eat butter.
No. Only a Cali boy in Wisconsin would be like, you know what I really want to use to clean my body out? Butter. That's the way to go, bro.
of butter, man. I'll just clean you right out.
A spoonful of butter helps the medicine go down. The medicine
It immunizes you.
it immunizes you, right?
I can't believe it's not butter.
There's so many jokes. He butter be better.
He better be better.
All right, enough with the butter puns. Continue, please.
Enough
You
with
better not be serious.
So
No comment.
I can't with these dad jokes. They're just too good. But so
My personal opinion,
yeah,
they aren't even the best team in the division this year. So is I see it. I think Minnesota's going to tear up this year. I think the reason they were so bad last year is because they hated Mike Zimmerman. I'm
So you think
I'm dead serious.
So you think they're going to be a much different of a team with the new head coach?
Absolutely. I think there might be a little bit of offensive adjustment, but I think that defense is going to play twice as hard this year. They absolutely despise Zimmerman. Absolutely despised him. You could see they quit halfway through the season.
That was.
Now, granted, they still have
year.
the X factor. Kirk Cousins is not a good quarterback at all. But if Dalvin Cook has an injury-free year, that team's dangerous.
I mean, obviously Detroit and Chicago, they're still figuring things out. They're still in rebuild mode.
I still think Chicago's in the mix.
You'd put them in the mix too?
Yeah, why not?
I mean, new coach, new everything. I mean,
The offense is going to love this new coach because it's not Matt Nagy.
well, yeah. I mean, anyone would love the offense if it's
And
not
the
Matt
defense
Nagy.
is like, thank God we won't be on the field as long.
So you're saying that you feel the NFC North is a little bit more. There's a little more competition.
I think Green Bay's come back to the pack. But
what was with that Peter Griffin laugh?
that was totally unintentional. Totally.
Yeah.
I swear.
That little joke you made?
Yeah.
It was
But
good.
I mean, I think Detroit's on an upswing. They play hard. They may not have the talent, but they play hard. I could see Detroit being a 500 team this year.
Okay.
Honestly, I could see every team in that division being above 500 or better.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. I mean,
I'll put it out there. I ain't scared. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
oh yeah. I mean, that's
What
an
are you gonna
interesting
do?
take.
Call and tell me I'm wrong. Ooh.
Boo.
Yeah, why doesn't the internet attack you for being wrong? They do it to me all the time. Somebody else's turn.
That's because you're a smartass and you think you're right. I know I can be wrong.
I say all the time. I know I'm wrong half the time. By the way, the other times I'm also saying an opinion, and you can't be wrong on an opinion.
Andrew's statement is, even when I'm wrong, I'm right. So, I mean,
It's true.
You do
I
have
am amazing.
good things to back your takes on.
listen, here's the thing. Green Bay could end up being a 500 team this year just with the lack of talent that they're going to have because they can't pay anybody. Now, are you going to convince veterans to come there and play with Rodgers because Rodgers is that good? You could get some of that kind of discount like with Gronk and Brady and all those people with Brady.
Right.
Chicago, it's year 2 in Fields. Patrick Mahomes really did turn into Patrick Mahomes year 2.
True.
And it usually takes a quarterback.
I think it's just a little more too soon to tell with the Bears because of every coaching staff, every staff member is brand new over there.
But that might be the best
That
thing
might be a good
for
thing. So
Exactly.
I mean, no, exactly. It could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. I mean, it's just more of time to tell.
Minnesota's the most talented team in the North. The reason they haven't been good is beyond my comprehension. Coaching, probably. So let's see what the new coach brings to the table. And then Detroit, that team just loves their head coach and will bite kneecaps off for him. Like, it's funny that he said that and then it became true. Like, that team fought hard for him last year and they were not good. but they were in, I would say, 75% of the games last year?
It's not like they were blowout. A lot of them were blowouts.
I mean, it took Justin Tucker to hit a 66-yard field goal to beat them in a game.
That's true. That's true.
They're legit competitive. And from every mock draft that we've seen, they're going to get a hometown boy in Aiden Hutchinson on that defensive line, which Andrew has already compared multiple times, at least to me, to the next J.J. Watt.
I think so.
I
definitely think he's right there.
Yeah. Very easily see that. So, yes, I think that division is winnable by almost everybody in that division.
Okay.
And I think it's going to be a tough division.
I think it would definitely be interesting to see how all these teams play out in the division.
Trust me, it's no NFC South.
No. That's for sure. That's for sure. All right.
Mean,
well,
man? Kyle Trask is totally going to win the NFC South.
Hey, here's the thing. And I will go out on a limb and say this. If Kyle Trask is the starting quarterback for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers next year, they still win that division.
well, yeah, they actually
possible.
have a quarterback down there.
Who else?
I mean, unless Matt Ryan has like an ungodlike season.
Matt Ryan could put up the greatest numbers in NFL history. They're still going to be 500 because that defense can't stop anybody.
See how I get him going?
I'm being real.
No, and I understand what you're saying, especially when you don't have a starting wide receiver for a year now, too. So
Now,
had to do it.
You're such a jerk.
He'll bet on that too.
It's true. You can actually bet on the odds, believe it or not, on if Calvin Ridley will play for the Falcons. You can bet on that.
You know, Art Smith's going, damn it, we should have kept Julio.
Hey, David.
What?
We're not done with NFL chaos, right?
Heck no! There's more!
It is at a mile high, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned here next on Blow the Whistle for more NFL chaos. We are back here for more chaos. What?
Now he wants to come out of the
so
gun.
over the top and so good.
For more chaos here on Blow the Whistle.
I fully expected you to pull the hat from the front to the back.
More chaos. But this chaos happened so fast that I was in the middle of doing a voiceover. And
Literally 5 minutes.
5-minute voiceover.
It was great.
I come back and David and Andrew are just like, you just missed a whole lot. I'm like, what the hell happened while I was in there? More news in the NFL. Russell Wilson is traded to the Broncos for Drew Lock and more else. I'll have that listed right here. So Russell Wilson gets traded to Denver. Seattle's also sending a 5th-round pick, right, Andrew? 4th-round pick.
Yes, 4th-round pick.
Seattle is getting Drew Lock, Shelby Harris, Noah Fant, 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks to Seattle. So we're just going to kind of go back and forth and make this pretty easy. David, in your opinion, who would you say has won this trade? Seattle or Denver?
Time will tell, but off the cuff right now, Seattle.
Seattle won it.
Yeah.
Okay. Why?
I'm going to say Seattle won. You've got a quarterback that can start right away for you in Drew Lock, who I think is was the better quarterback in Denver anyway. My personal opinion. I was never a Teddy Bridgewater fan. You got Noah Fant, who is an absolute beast at tight end. And then you can go out, because I'm sure one of those first-round draft picks is this year.
It doesn't say for sure,
It
but
doesn't say for sure.
I believe it is this year's
But I'm
draft
going
pick
to
and next
assume
year's.
it's this year
Yes,
and next
it's
year.
this and next
Figured.
year's pick.
okay.
So now you're picking number 8 overall, correct?
9.
9. Malik Willis is going to be sitting right there for you.
Yeah.
Go out and get Malik Willis. Let him sit behind Drew Lock for a season and just learn the game. Or if Malik shows that he's a better quarterback, just same scenario Russell Wilson was in. I mean, they got Matt Flynn and paid him all that money, and Russell Wilson came in there and went, no. I'm a better quarterback. And has shown to be a better quarterback. Won a Super Bowl. But if Malik comes in there and shows that he's the better quarterback, you have a competent backup in Drew Lock then. And then you may have some growing pains with Malik, but oh well.
And you got to think about it. Let's say that's the case. Look at that offense right there. Malik Willis, DK Metcalf, and Tyler Lockett. I mean, just that alone. And then Chris Carson, if he stays healthy.
And that's the thing that I think Pete Carroll wants. He wants to be able to go downfield. He doesn't want to do the dinking and dunks. So Malik Willis fits that system perfectly because he can scramble. He can do all the things Russell Wilson does.
We've seen his deep ball. Ladies and gentlemen, if you've seen that deep ball pass in the combine, it is glorious.
15-yard line to the 25-yard line. And it didn't look like he put any effort into it.
The opposite 25-yard
The
line.
man's got a rocket arm, and honestly, there's a lot of people that look at him like a bigger version of Russell Wilson. Because Wilson had like a good 70-yard arm when he put everything behind it. This kid does 80 yards effortlessly, and he's only an inch taller. Yeah. Everything's the same
scary.
except for the fact that he's an inch taller, and he's about 10 years younger.
So he's a better version of Russell Wilson.
Sure. I'll say this, though, real quick. If Seattle doesn't want to go with a quarterback, which is okay, if you want to shore up the offensive line, go for that.
Yeah.
Because next year, if you suck next year, you get a crop of quarterbacks next year that's like the exact same thing. Stroud, Young.
Rice.
I mean, you take your pick, man. And there's probably going to be others we don't hear about.
Yeah. Hey, don't forget about Sean Clifford.
Well, yeah. Hey, listen, man, I didn't even mention my boy. And if I'm not mentioning my boy, you think I'm going to mention your boy?
Daniels?
No, you know exactly who I'm talking about. Come on, TJ, have a bounce back.
But no, off the top of my head, I'd say Seattle won it. But Denver goes out and wins themselves.
They got themselves the quarterback.
Goes out and wins themselves a Super Bowl.
Right.
But see, here's the thing. The path in the AFC to win a Super Bowl, way harder than in the NFC. Way harder. Think about all the quarterbacks he's going to have to play just in his division.
Justin Herbert. Patrick Mahomes. Why am I going blank on the other one?
Derek
Carr. Derek Carr, not David Carr. Derek Carr.
Wow.
Yeah, no, he's got himself put in a tough division. Now that's going to be a tough division next year.
Hey, let's go even further. Say they make the playoffs. Josh Allen, Joe Burrow.
No, I know.
Whoever the Steelers decide to play.
Lamar Jackson.
Baker Mayfield.
Let's not say that name.
That one's for you, buddy.
I was most worried about Baker Mayfield.
Listen, one of two things is going to happen next year. Baker goes off or Baker gets dead. There's no in between.
It's 50-50.
There's no in between.
Now we're
if he has an average season, he's gone.
Do or die at this point.
Yeah.
He's got nothing left at this point to prove. He's got to prove everything at this point.
And that's not even accounting for these rookie quarterbacks that may show up, show out in their second season, like Zach Wilson, Trevor Lawrence, who now has the quarterback guru, Doug Peterson, as his head coach.
Trey Lance, that will probably be the starter.
The NFC.
Oh, sorry. I thought you just said in general.
Mr.
AFC, I'm
Mac
sorry.
Jones.
I blanked out.
Who?
Mac Jones.
I just wanted you to say it again.
Well, because Andrew loves Mac Jones.
I've never said he was going to be bad. I always said he's going to have a low ceiling.
There was nothing better than sitting in at work at last year's draft, and the Bears moved up to that spot, and there's two names. It was either going to be Justin or Mac, and there was a sick, demented part of me that wanted to hear and just have the reactions from all you guys hit my phone all at once.
Oh, we were sweating bullets.
I was up high on a Ferris wheel streaming this draft on my phone because I get texts and everyone were like, Bears moved up to number 12 or number 11?
Number 11.
Number 11. And I'm just like, okay. And as soon as I turn it on, there's Mac Jones' face right there. They didn't even mention Justin Fields. I was like, swear to God, Chicago. Luckily, they got it right.
Andrew would have had a coronary. We would have been visiting Andrew in the hospital.
I would have been a vegetable in the hospital.
Yeah.
Drew probably would have been right next to me because he was like, I swear to God, if they take Mac Jones, I'm going right to Hallis Hall. I love that. I'm like,
we're going to riot.
And I even said, I'm like, pick me up along the way. And Tom was like, yo, I'm right along the way too. Come and get me. So it would have been a nice ride along to Hallis Hall, I think.
I would have changed my flight and flew back early from Myrtle Beach.
By the way, our boy King B-Mac has something to say to you, David. He says, I'm glad you have so much confidence in the Bears for next year, because I don't. And he also says, so sure, they'll be all that great. I'm just looking for improvement from Justin Fields.
But see, therein lies them being better.
Right.
I think if Justin takes that next step,
right,
he makes the whole team better.
Yeah. And he also goes on to say, too, for the Denver thing, he says, Denver has to win a Super Bowl to win that trade. You give as much as they did. You're stating your intention that your team is ready to compete for a title. And I agree with that.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, just look at this offense right now for Denver. You'll have Russell Wilson, Javonte Williams, Jerry Jeudy, Corey Sutton. I mean, just that alone.
I swear to God, if y'all don't start putting some respect on KJ Hamler's name, I'm going to start beating somebody's butt. KJ Hamler is the fastest guy on that team. He's dealt with injury the last 2 seasons. If he stays healthy, he's the best slot receiver other than Tyreek Hill in that division.
See, I think Jerry Jeudy could be that best slot receiver over in Denver. I just don't think he's had his opportunity.
He's not a slot receiver.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not.
I thought he is.
Jerry Jeudy is one of those guys that can do a little bit of everything.
Okay, I've seen him.
He's more of an outside guy because of his speed.
He's not going to play slot.
He's really considered an outside receiver, but he could work. He's one of those guys inside out. He'll make plays.
Yeah.
He'll make plays.
That's what I'm expecting to see a lot more of him because, I mean, I just think him working with Russell Wilson will be a little bit better. No hate against Drew Lock.
Expect Tim Patrick to be something. I'm telling you right now.
I'm going to tell you this right now. The resurrection of Melvin Gordon in Denver was a sight to see.
See, I like Javonte Williams as their number one guy.
Oh, he's the number one guy. They've not said once yet that they're coming back with Melvin Gordon.
I just want to say that I picked Javonte Williams up in our fantasy league off the free agent wire.
There he goes.
Man, oh man, was that just a free running back right there.
Pat on back.
Yeah.
Here.
It's Tyler. Tyler's basically saying how smart he was for taking Javonte. We get it. You took Javonte, and I took Bus, okay? I get it. We all get it.
I don't even know if I drafted. I think I just saw him at the waivers.
No, you drafted him because I was going to draft him, and you drafted him before me.
Oh, no, you're right. I did. You're right. I did. I forgot. But if I was to pick overall, on paper, it looks like if you look at the players, I would say Broncos won this, but I think Seattle really set themselves up very nicely for the future with these picks.
I agree with B-Mac. It's Super Bowl or bust. If they don't win a Super Bowl, Seattle wins that trade.
Oh, no doubt. They have to at this point.
But like I said, I really want to know what was going through Russell's mind. Just the moment it happens and he finds out he's in the same division as Patrick Mahomes and Justin Herbert, he went, crap. Why couldn't I be with the Steelers, Miami, But Russell's talented enough that he could win that division. That team is talented on the offensive side to win that division. So wait and see.
We'll have to see. All right. Well, we're going to take a breather from all this chaos that has happened in the NFL. We're going to move over to basketball. Bulls have extended their streak to 5 losses in a row.
Who called it?
Is it
Who called it yesterday?
you?
We'll talk about that next.
No, I want some guarantees. I said it yesterday. 5.
We'll give you credit when we come back for break. Let me get a sip of water.
Instant gratification.
We'll cover this game and talk about David's calling 0-5 here next on Blow the Whistle.
Hey, watch your mouth. Why? I'll just put a quarter in the swear jar. Hey, watch your mouth. Why? I'll just put a quarter in the swear jar. Once it's filled, we get a Coors party after work. I've been drinking Coors since my college days. The cold draft taste is second to none. Yeah, worth a recorder, am I right? You know it, mother. Hey, you get those reports done? Yeah. No. You, sir. Attention, employees.
The staff meeting, scheduled for this evening, will now be held tomorrow early as
That is all. Dudes, we're only 75 cents short. Oh, shh. Where's the boss? Hey, sir, go yourself. You're fired! Yeah! Oh, I still get beer.
Welcome back here on Blow the Whistle. Still here with you, Tyler Beautiful and David Dykstra. I was going to say David Dykstra first. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen.
He's struggle bus.
Big time.
We can't even say it's Monday.
Today.
I was born on the struggle bus, still haven't yet to get off of it. Well, we're going to talk Bulls, David. You want to talk Bulls?
You're too cooped up in the cage underneath the table.
I know, you guys kept me locked up in there all this damn time. Now I don't know how real life works. All these lights are so bright outside of the table.
Used to the dark.
You guys would just feed me the buffalo wing chips under the table.
The kibble.
We gotta listen, man. If we don't, you seem to try and bite us. It's not cool, man.
Gotta feed me. I need food.
We give you cheese.
Back off, I'm hungry.
Cheese makes me gassy. So if you smell,
He's a little lactose.
I get a little bloated when I eat
I
the block
can tell.
of cheese. Butter's okay though. All right, let's go on to the Chicago Bulls. Chicago Bulls add on another loss to their losing streak, making them 5 games in a row losing. And yes, David over there with his hand raised has called it. Didn't even give us a chance. He called it yesterday in our show.
I called it yesterday before we even started the segment.
I don't even think Andrew got his question out.
No, he didn't.
David didn't.
Couldn't even say anything. He was so quick to be like, I know what's gonna happen, and I'm like, wow, okay, fine.
No faith.
get me-
No faith.
No faith.
It's Joel Embiid. No, I don't have faith.
The Bulls did have it within single digits at one point.
Tyler texted me at one point. They're only down by 7. I'm like, oh my God. How do you get excited about that?
Well,
Unless you've got money on it.
You know why? Because I was doing highlights for it. And when you look, and about 50 of the points total of the whole game was from free throws, there's not many highlights to clip.
He did text me in the first half and goes, this game is horrible. All these free throws are driving me insane. I would have started clipping the free throws just to be a jackass.
Yeah. Philly had, it was close, 47 total free throws made.
Yikes.
27 from Philly, 20 from
Were they trying to play
Chicago.
Hacka Embiid?
I mean, there was,
That's really hard to say.
that was the biggest thing.
Hacka Embiid.
24 fouls called on Chicago. 24.
Well, listen, they're still not at full strength. We've said this time and time again.
Right.
We're hoping they're going to be different once Caruso and Ball are back, and Patty will.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a wait and see. I'd like them to at least have on this cruddy run that they're on, because what'd we say, Andrew? Like 7 of the next 11 games are on the road.
Yeah, they've got 7, 8 games left that are going to be on the road, and they've got that 5-game road streak coming up there at the end. So
And
also
They're heading West
should
Coast,
be
too.
Embargo Embiid if you want to make it work. Embargo Embiid.
Embargo Embiid.
Yeah, it's the closest thing I can find to working. That's as good as it gets for me. You can come up with something better, go for it.
Embrace Embiid.
No embracing. Embargo means
Embargo.
to stop, to ban.
Well, yeah, I understand
So
that.
yeah, that's what I'm just trying to like hack a shack. Embargo Embiid, or the Embiid embargo. How about that?
So that's what we're
Embiid embargo.
There you go.
Embiid embargo.
That's the new rule to stop Embiid. The Embiid embargo.
I like
It's like hack a shack.
Trademark that.
Except Embiid can like make free throws. That's what sucks.
Trademark that.
Got it.
That's true. Shaq.
Hey, I'm telling you right now, if baseball comes back and the Cubs and Sox start like doing really, really well, and we think they're going to make the World Series, I have something that I want to trademark, and I'll talk to you about it off air because I don't want anybody else knowing my little secret.
Don't say it now.
Shh, everybody shut up.
We could pay for our studio with this trademark.
I like that.
But so what we were talking about, how the Bull. What?
Just completely blew over it. Let's get back to the Bulls.
Sorry, I was just
Shut up, David Andrew. I want to talk. So,
Sorry, I was just kind of scrolling
Go.
through and letting you guys go. But yeah, no, going off of what you were saying about they're dealing with a lot of injury struggles, and Tristan Thompson said it in a good point in the post game interview when he wasn't cussing. Was was that
there was a lot of F-bombs going for Tristan Thompson.
a lot of
last
swear
night.
words, F this and F that. We're effing all stars and whatnot. Anyways, he made an interesting point, is that all these teams, all like the plus 500 teams, no one was expecting Chicago to be this good. And so I think they're kind of like taking more notice of how they've done in the first half, and kind of they're watching more film on the Bulls. Because I mean, Bulls used to be like a team that were like, all right, this is the Bulls, that we don't have to worry about them and stuff like that. But
I don't
think
honestly even think it's that. If you want me to be real with you, they're still scoring at a nice clip.
they are.
It's not like teams are shutting them down and have figured out the magic way to stop. You know, every team has off nights, but
Right.
there's it's not consistent. So I don't think it's the fact that teams know what's coming. I think it's just the fact that right now Chicago's defense is a bunch of.
That's right. Back to where we were last year.
They're poo-pooing all over themselves.
They're poo-pooing.
I haven't used it all week. I'm allowed.
That's true. You haven't.
No, I've been trying to stay away from the poo-pooing.
Yeah, Dustin limited. He just pointed it out that.
Yeah, I did 5 poo-poos in one show. I'm up to 3 right now. But yeah, that's the whole problem. That even if they have a lead, they're struggling to maintain that lead.
Right.
So it's going like I said, I'd love to see them come out of this long road trip, 7 out of the next 11 games, with at least 500.
Yeah,
if they can maintain until Caruso, Ball, and Patty Will come back, they're a different team. They're gonna make the playoffs.
They'll still make playoffs.
There's a huge drop off from 4 to 5.
The East is they're all like right there at the top, but like you said, from 4 to 5, it's a big drop off.
And one of those below 5, Brooklyn Nets.
I love every minute of that, every moment. Just because I don't know if you saw my face, is just when I was looking at this their road game.
Oh yeah, they're not against easy teams.
So they play Detroit tomorrow at Detroit.
You never know which Detroit team's going to show up. They should win and win easily, but Cade Cunningham could have himself a game.
If the Bulls lose to Detroit, I will probably cry. If
they've lost to Detroit already this season.
Have they?
I believe so.
I'm going through it. Hold on.
I believe they did lose to Detroit at least once.
Yeah.
No.
Really?
No.
Or maybe not.
No.
All right.
Maybe Detroit's just that bad, which they are.
No, they played them 4 times. They've won all of them.
All right. Well, then let's call that a win.
All right. So, and then this is so then they head out west. Sacramento, Utah,
Should
Phoenix.
win Sacramento.
Utah.
Utah's going to be a good game.
Phoenix.
Loss.
Home at against Toronto.
Should win.
And then all these teams I'm going to list are all away. Milwaukee.
Loss.
New Orleans.
Should win.
With Zion. I don't know.
All depends if Zion's back. It's a whole different. No. They should win that game.
Cleveland.
Tough game. That's a toss-up.
Cleveland's been a good team this year. New York.
Should win. Unless it's on ESPN because Zach Rudolph.
What?
Who's the Randolph?
Zach Randolph?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I want to call him Rudolph. Zach Rudolph all the time.
Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer.
I don't know why. Zach Randall? Is that their big-time player?
For New York?
Yeah.
Julius Randle.
Julius Randle.
I was having a moment.
I was
man.
like,
I knew.
You had me guessing who you were talking about. I'm like,
in a moment.
You said Zach Randolph. I'm like, he's retired.
That's what I was a little confused by. He was out with Memphis for a while.
That's why.
Yeah.
I knew I was having a moment.
You threw me off so much there. I was like, who the hell is he talking about?
You're welcome. But he plays better when he's on ESPN for some reason.
And DC.
That better be a win.
That should be a win. I mean, good Lord. That is bad. So,
although they
and after that, there's
do
only
have KP now, so you better look out. Porzingis be laying it out.
And after that, there's only like 6 more games left, and that's regular season's over with. That flew by.
Okay.
But
if they could come out of that 500 or just below 500, I'd be okay with it.
For the season, or in that road game,
in that run,
if they can, if they at least keep 500, because definitely you were listing off the teams, and I've agreed with you. There's definitely games there that they can win. Milwaukee, I don't think so. New Orleans,
no,
I don't care if Zion's back.
Giannis is going to go for 50 in that game and not sweat.
No, that's the Greek freak that he is. Antetokounmpo.
He's going to look at Vooch and go, "I'm about to drop 50 on you."
And you know what? That's what killed Chicago were horrible last night that there was no Vooch. Granted, Vooch, that's just he's not the defender that the Bulls like or like would want, but at least it's a body on Vooch or a body on Embiid. What?
What are you laughing about?
He's got the giggles today.
Yeah, you are giggly today.
I'm going to tell you at You're Killing Me Smalls moment.
Oh, all right, cool.
All right, well, you know what? That's a perfect transition because I'm excited. As Andrew has teased, and it is, oh my God, this is going to be good. You know what? We're going to keep this quick and simple because I want to know what this is.
Oh, please tell me it's another deer tweet.
It's not another deer tweet.
Dang
it does have to do with animals, though. I'll give you that.
Yes!
Oh, yeah. All right, we're good.
Well, as you guys know, it is that time of the show that it is for the greatest segment of them all. You're Killing Me Smalls. And if you guys have it, You're Killing Me Smalls, send them out to us on our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at BlowTWhistle1. BLOWTWHISTLE1. We started the show off with chaos. We're going to end it here with chaos on Blow the Whistle.
Hey, watch your mouth. Wine. I'll just put a quarter in the swear jar. Once it's filled, we get a Coors party after work. I've been drinking Coors since my college days. Cold draft taste, the second stuff. Yeah, worth a recorder, am I right? You know it, mother.
Hey, you get those reports done?
Yeah. No. You, sir. Attention, employees.
The staff meeting, scheduled for this evening, will now be held tomorrow early as
Who's all? Dudes, we're only 75 cents short. Oh, shh. Where's the boss? Hey, sir, go yourself. You're fired!
Welcome back here on Blow the Whistle. Still with you, Tyler Buterbaugh and David Dykstra. And Andrew Valentine will be showing himself on the screen here as we forgot our buttons. But those buttons are for...
Nice.
Thank you, Andrew.
Good job, Andrew.
It is time for the greatest segment of them all. You're Killing Me Smalls.
Woo!
Continuing the chaos. And David, I'm going to send it off to you first, my friend.
I'm so conflicted because there's two that I could do. I could do the one that I did from yesterday.
What was that?
There's a duck in the studio.
So to the duck in the studio, we say to
duck in the studio.
You're killing me, Smalls.
Damn duck in the studio.
Stupid ducks.
We need to get these sons of bitches out of here.
What the duck?
What the duck? All right, David.
Aaron Rodgers for completely and utterly destroying a franchise by your ego, by your want to be the best, highest paid, most arrogant of all a-holes out there. I give you a big old
You're killing me, Smalls.
Oh, and by the way, to the super teams out there,
Oh, yes.
should I have a little conversation with him, Andrew?
If you wish.
I liked it yesterday.
Hey,
Carried on.
hey, LeBron, how's your super team going, buddy? What? No, speak up a little bit. I can't hear you. I'm behind a glass partition that I can't hear you. You said you couldn't take the booze anymore, so now I have this glass partition in front of me. I can't. What? Oh, it's not going well? Lakers suck. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, maybe if you took this partition down that cancels out noise, I could hear what you're saying. Oh, okay. But should I ask Kevin how it's going?
Yeah,
Man,
let's hear
I
it from
would.
Kevin.
Yeah. KD, how's your team doing? What? Your back hurts. What? Why's your back hurt, Kevin? Because you're carrying the team because somebody doesn't want to play full time? Oh, that's kind of stupid. What was it? What was that? You're encouraged though? Why? Because you have a player that can't even hit a layup during the playoffs? Well, why does that make you happy? Because your back's going to go out eventually from carrying the team, and then you won't have to worry about bringing the Brooklyn Nets a championship anymore. It'll be on everybody else. Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear that you guys, and your super teams aren't working out. So I guess I'll give you guys a little big old.
You're killing me, Smalls.
I think they're drowning. Kevin and LeBron. Weren't they the team captains?
I can't hear you.
Why is there the the wall?
Do we need to move the partition?
Yeah. David. Boom, boom, boom. I like that one.
Should we end with him? Because
Yeah. I want to end with Andrew.
No
actually.
pressure,
Sorry,
Andrew.
I'm
We're
switching
gonna
it up.
end with you.
So I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna switch it up to what I had yesterday. And this
Why
is
you said you had another one? Do them both.
doing both.
Why not?
All right. Well, I'm gonna start off.
It's nothing but people watching.
That's true. Oh, look at
The
me.
millions
Millions of viewers one day.
right now.
Right now. Don't do that. You're gonna give me stage fright.
Now I'm scared.
I'm scared. I'm gonna go after in the first one, towards the NFL. NFL, you suspend a guy. What, a whole season is it? I feel for you, David, on this one. Don't worry.
Listen.
What? No,
Yeah,
what?
no, that's fair. Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'll give you my witty repartee after.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but
I will.
Calvin Ridley, what he did was he basically got suspended from the NFL for placing bets on his own team.
Mhm.
Okay. You got suspended for a whole year. NFL, why is it that Ray Rice can beat his fiance, gets suspended for only 2 games? Greg Hardy can beat his girlfriend for only 4 games. Adrian Peterson can abuse his child for 6 games. Ezekiel Elliott can hit women for 6 games. And then Josh Gordon smoking weed 6 seasons. And Calvin Ridley using FanDuel a whole season. I don't understand.
Let's preface something here.
Okay.
The Josh Gordon thing, I don't know if it was just weed. And I don't know.
We don't know exactly.
I don't know exactly, but it is what that is. But my bigger issue with this is I could understand how the NFL would take issue with this if he was playing. The man didn't play a freaking down last year.
That's what I'm saying. I don't get it, NFL. He wasn't even participating. He just wanted to make some bets, for God's sake. I love using FanDuel. FanDuel is fun. I actually just sent in a code, and if you guys want my code, I'll give it to you. We'll each get $100 in bets. That's promotion right there.
I mean,
Please sign up.
what's the promotional code? Tripod?
Let's tread lightly
can't
on
make
the
it.
legality of all of this, please.
You know what'd be great? The promotional code tripod.
It's just
That would be good.
the code is TPOD 12 inch marker.
No, it's not. You're lying. It's not real.
We don't.
That's not real.
That's so good.
That is not
Just kidding,
real.
guys. Don't put that in. It's not going to come up. It's just going to come up as invalid code. But to the NFL, in some situations, not being able to suspend guys for what they truly deserve, NFL, I give you a big old.
You're killing me, Smalls.
You didn't think it worked at the.
No, I was like, yo, work. All right, so I'm going with my second one, correct? All right, my other one. This makes it's kind of gonna be fun because I'm gonna bring Andrew and David into this. Everyone saw Coach K's send-off game, final game at home for him, as you know he's retiring. The Duke Blue Devils get shocked by the Tar Heels and get upset and destroy Coach K's wonderful night. Congratulations to you, Tar Heels. No one said for you to let up and let Duke win. No, you shouldn't have. I'm okay with that. What I'm not okay with is the UNC coaches not acknowledging or even giving Coach K a congratulations for one hell of a season, as he's going to be going down as one of the greatest, not just college basketball coaches, but he's coached the USA team, one of the best basketball coaches of all time. You're not even going to acknowledge that man and give him credit for what he's done to this Duke. Yeah, they had the heckle. That's what the hell I'm trying to think of. Heckle the hell out of your school because Duke has been quite a successful basketball team, I'd say so myself. But for me in general, I'm not a Duke or a Tar Heel fan. If David and Andrew want to jump into this once I'm done here, but to just not having the common courtesy and sportsmanship of giving Coach K a little bit of recognition that I feel like he deserves. Gentlemen, I give you.
You're killing me, Smalls.
I mean, it is what it is. College basketball time. Andrew and I don't speak.
I mean, I'll say this. I mean, I'm glad UNC beat them. I mean,
Deserved to win.
Right. They played better.
Right.
I'm not trying to be braggadocious. They played a lot better than Duke did that night, okay? The snub thing, I'm on the side of, like, you shouldn't have done it. I felt like they should have shook hands. But, like, we kind of talked about this yesterday. Hubert Davis
There's something there. There's something personal
and
there.
I think it's and some people are assuming it's because when Hubert Davis was at UNC, I guess Coach K had a couple of games where he played against UNC when obviously Duke played against him, and he could have pulled the dogs off a little bit sooner, but instead he kind of went for the, like, you know, put the foot through the throat kind of thing, essentially. So Hubert Davis kind of holds a little bit of resentment towards him, potentially. That's what I've heard through the grapevine of said UNC fans that talk about this kind of stuff on Twitter and things like that. So
Did you just read B-Mac's message?
No, I didn't get. Wait. Oh my. Okay, B-Mac. B-Mac goes, I just put in your code, Tyler, and now I'm headed home for the week. Guess a work computer isn't the place to use that. Thanks.
That is
B-Mac, I love you, man. You're great. That's
We
absolutely
need to get B-Mac in the studio more often.
I know.
He came in surprisingly on a surprise show on Friday, which was fantastic.
He did, and it was good to see him along with our good man Tom as well. Yesterday, scaring me.
Oh, yeah.
So that was good.
All right, Andrew.
Let's hear it.
All right, so real quick background. This is not from my friend Bobby. This is from my friend JoJo, because this is who we are. We're children at our core, I swear.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
So she's the one that, if you don't know, if you know X-Bomb Sports, I always say she's a Central Coastal Carolina fan. Loves
Okay.
those Chanticleers. Actually went to school there for a graduate program and stuff. She sent me something called Quick Animal Facts. I didn't know what the link was. She's like, you gotta look at this. It's all the email said. I clicked it, and it's brought me to what I can only say is Google with a bunch of quick animal fact memes. Would you like me to read a few of these?
Oh, absolutely.
Please
So,
share.
These are in no particular. Some of them are numbered, but I'm just gonna say. So, quick animal fact, right off the bat: most flies don't ever get paid to be annoying. They just do it for fun.
Wait.
Quick animal fact: most raccoons cannot pilot a helicopter. Quick animal facts: moose have never done anything important. Quick animal fact: most sharks do not attend church. Quick animal fact: most cows don't know how to pay their taxes. Quick animal fact: worms have no clue what's going on. Quick animal fact: you can tell a tarantula is a tarantula because of the way that it is. Quick animal fact: most cats are cats. Quick animal fact: most geckos cannot legally own a car. However, they are still able to sell insurance. And also be named Jackson Mahomes, apparently.
Exactly.
The gecko.
Quick animal facts: most coyotes are illiterate. Quick animal facts: bears do not have to obey traffic laws.
That one I like.
That was good.
And I mean, I could keep going on and on and on with these. There are so many of them on Google. Look up quick animal facts memes. There's like 100 of these.
Oh my
That is
God.
amazing.
And it is amazing. I may pull this out every once in a while because there's so many of these.
That's
Oh, by the
really
way, for your little duck comment, quick animal facts. Less than 5% of ducks have attempted world domination.
DuckTales, a woo-oo.
Yeah, exactly. So, to my friend JoJo, for the quick animal facts, I give you a big old...
Killing me, Smalls.
And I love it, by the way, too.
That's really good.
You know what? We may start posting these
That's-
on a regular basis on Blow the Whistle and X-Bomb Sports, just because these are
actually
fantastic.
really, really good.
That was quality right there.
Yeah.
That was good.
The tarantula one got me. The tarantula one got me.
Which one was that? Like you could tell by a tarantula by the way it is.
Yeah, you can tell a tarantula is a tarantula because of the way that it is. And most buffalo do not actually have wings.
Okay, that one I think is the best one.
And most bobcats are not named Bob.
All right, stop. We can't do it. There's too much.
There's hundreds. Oh my God, we're gonna have to put that link
Yeah.
on our
That's,
I
social
will
media.
post this on the Facebooks. I will post this on all the social media. You guys can check it out.
That was fantastic. Well, I think unfortunately that
it's
ends
done.
not only just You're Killing Me Smalls, but our show in general, David.
Yeah. For today.
Just for today. Oh,
Yeah. Don't.
don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. We continue to do this all the time. He may hear back next Tuesday, but we want to give a quick shout out and thank you to our boy Andrew back there for giving us the animal facts and
Oh, this is coming back.
chiming in. Thank you for TJ
Whoa,
for
whoa, whoa,
TDing the
Andrew.
show.
Where can they find you?
I would. Yeah. That's fair. Damn it. Go
You
ahead.
guys can find me. I'm
It's
at.
been a while since you've hosted. It's okay.
It has been.
We'll get you back into the rhythm of things, man. But you guys can find me. I'm at The Fluffy Guru on Twitter. But you guys can find me at Boom Crew Captain on Instagram. And if you guys want to see me going live with the boys on the radio, obviously catch me on Monday with us, 2 to 4. Also, too, you can find me on X-Bomb Sports tomorrow and Thursday, where we're going to break down all this news as well with my boy Drew. And you can find that 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. right here on the YouTube channel. And or maybe twitch.tv/XBomb Sports. If it works, we will see.
You just never know.
we like to keep you guessing.
And a thank you to our technical director over here, TJ Knacker. TJ, where can they find you?
Squirrely Dan.
TJ Knacker on Facebook and Knack300 on Instagram.
To be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair. Got it.
And David Dykstra, thank you for coming on with me today, as we always do.
Always the pleasure, sir.
No problem. I hope to see you next week. David Dykstra, where can they find you, my friend?
You can find me on Instagram at ddykstra7795. You can find me on Twitter at David Dykstra4. You can also find me on Facebook at David Dykstra. You could also check us out every Monday, 2 to 4 on sportstownchicago.com. We do a little show called Blow the Whistle. It's me, my boy Tyler, and my boy Andrew. And sometimes we have people just pop in.
They just show up.
They just show up and we'll throw them on with us. Sometimes it's Brandon. Sometimes it's Tom Moroniak.
Scaring the hell out of me.
Scaring because he, that's just a face you don't want to pop up out of nowhere.
We
love you,
not when
Tom.
he's in his army jacket, too, by the way.
Not that we don't love you, Tom, but
if he would have been in the window, that would have been even more terrifying.
oh, yeah, for sure. And then Kim B-Mac showed up last Friday on our show.
And we didn't even mention that we were doing the show on Friday.
Just randomly. So we've had a lot of surprise guests. I'm actually working on a surprise guest via phone for this Monday, so that's exciting.
Yes, it will be.
Do you want me to do all the other stuff too?
Well, I gotta save myself too.
Do you want me to do the other stuff too?
Yeah, that's fine. You can do that.
Okay.
Let me do myself
Okay.
first. All right. And as always, I just realized we have to change your lower third still says at Irish Dad.
Oh, it does.
So ignore that.
yeah, we got it. We'll
That's okay.
we'll have to change that stuff around.
But I'm still Tyler Butterball, and you guys can find me on Instagram at Ty_Butterball45. You can find me on Twitter and Facebook at Tyler Butterball. And David, what else do you got to say to the people?
If you're looking for a great way to start off your week, there's this great podcast called Monday Motivations with Hannah B. Every Monday. Go check it out. It's a great way to start your week. You can also catch our girl, Hannah, on 102.3 XLC, The Drive, every day, Monday through Friday, 3 to 7.
Yes, sir.
We can also promote our boy, Brandon Januska.
Oh, yes.
Do you know the channel?
Oh,
no!
Taylorville.
It's down in
Brandon,
Taylorville,
if you see
Illinois.
this, let us know where it's at again and what it is.
He has it on his post on Facebook.
He does.
I can't remember.
We will get it, and we will make sure to shout out our man.
93.7?
I want to say so.
93.7 in Taylorville, Illinois.
Yes.
Our boy Brandon Januska does the morning show for a country radio station. He's also going to be doing play-by-play down there for baseball, basketball, and football. So at least he's going to get called some baseball games this year.
He's going to be a busy
Unlike
man.
us,
Yeah.
maybe.
So it is WMKR Genuine Country 94.3.
Oh, I was close.
He'll be doing the 90s at 9 request hour.
Woo.
So make sure to go check him out there. It's 90s country music. So if you're looking for that, folks,
Shania.
go give him.
Go get yourself some Shania.
Gotta love Shania. Gotta love her, man.
Shania Twain.
That don't
Not
impress
Twain.
me much. But Brandon,
More power to you, Brandon. I love you.
absolutely, man.
We always love you.
Congratulations.
But I think that's it.
Yeah.
Is that everyone?
I think
All
it's
righty.
everyone. I mean, we could promote more, but why?
Nah.
Yeah, leave that for me.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. But that does it for us today. We'll be here in studio, same time, same faces next week from 2:30 to 3:30. And also next Monday, as David said, from 2 to 4 on the radio. So if you don't like seeing our faces, you can hear us.
Like,
instead.
share, subscribe, everything.
Everything. You guys have a wonderful rest of the week. God, I can't even end the show without screwing it up. Have a wonderful rest of the week, and we'll see you all next week.
Bye.